The Washington Wizards own the number one pick in the 2026 draft, and reporting says it's come down to two players. Darren Peterson, who's making a bold statement by reportedly refusing to work out for anyone except Washington, and AJ Debonsa, who just led the entire nation in scoring and has his own case to go first. So who should the Wizards take number one? Let's settle it with the tape and the stats. Here's the plan. First, the setup, why it's a two-man race, and Peterson's bold strategy. Then, a full profile of Darren Peterson. Then, a full profile of AJ Debonsa. Then, a head-to-head on production, position, durability, and fit. And finally, my verdict on who should be the number one pick. Every stat is verified, the reporting is attributed, and the call is mine. Let's go. This is Game is Culture. If you want draft debates settled by the numbers, not the hype, hit subscribe. We're chasing 1,000. It's free and it helps a time. Now, the setup. Here's the situation. The Wizards bottomed out at 17-65, the worst record in the East, and were rewarded with the number one overall pick in a draft scouts are calling the deepest in years. Per reporting, Washington has narrowed its choice to exactly two prospects, Kansas guard Darren Peterson and BYU wing AJ Debonsa. This pick is the cornerstone of their entire rebuild, and Peterson has made a fascinating power move. Per ESPN's Shams Charania and Jeremy Wu, he visited the Wizards and will not work out or meet with any other team. That's a player essentially telling the league he expects to go number one, and he's only interested in impressing Washington. It's a confident, calculated gamble, and it tells you Peterson believes that top spot should be his. Darren Peterson's profile. Start with Peterson's numbers. As a freshman guard at Kansas, he averaged 20 points, 4 rebounds, and shot it beautifully. 38% from 3 and 83% from the line. He became the highest scoring freshman in the history of Kansas basketball. That's an efficient, 3-level scoring guard with a polished, pro-ready jump shot. The offensive talent is obvious. And he's not just a scorer. Peterson averaged around 2 stocks a game, steals plus blocks. One of only a handful of Division I players to do that. So the two-way potential is real. The one caution, his freshman season was shortened by reported health concerns, and he played around 24 games. The talent is top tier. The durability questions are the flag scouts are weighing. So what is Peterson in the NBA? A lead guard who can score at all 3 levels, shoot it off the dribble, and defend his position. If you need a primary creator to build an offense around, he's your guy. The profile is a modern, two-way combo guard with star upside. For a rebuilding team that lacks a backcourt centerpiece, that fit is extremely appealing. AJ Debonsa's profile. Now Debonsa, and the headline is staggering. As a freshman at BYU, he led the entire nation in scoring at 25.5 points a game on 51% shooting from the field, while adding nearly 7 rebounds and almost 4 assists. His 800 plus points are among the most ever by a freshman. That is one of the great freshman scoring seasons in college basketball history. And the package around it is rare. Debonsa is a 6'9" wing with a 7-foot wingspan who got to the free throw line over 8 times a game with his blend of size and skill. He started all 35 games and won Big 12 Rookie of the Year. A wing that big, that productive, and that durable is the kind of prospect franchises dream about. He checks nearly every box. So what is Debonsa in the NBA? A big, shot-creating wing who can score from everywhere, rebound, and grow into a two-way force. That archetype, a tall wing who generates offense, is the most coveted body type in modern basketball. It's the LeBron and Durant blueprint. You can plug a player like that into literally any roster. The positional value is off the charts. Head-to-head.
So put them side by side. Debonsa outscored Peterson and led the nation on higher field goal percentage at a more valuable position while playing 35 games to Peterson's 24. Peterson counters with elite shooting splits, more advanced guard skills, and a higher two-way ceiling defensively. One is the safer, bigger, more durable producer. The other is the more skilled, higher variance guard. That's the whole debate. Now the fit. The Wizards are a blank canvas, so they should simply take the best, safest cornerstone regardless of position. Peterson's shooting and guard skills are gorgeous, and if they believe in the medicals, his upside is immense. But a 6'9" wing who already led the country in scoring and stayed healthy all year is the rarer and lower risk bet. In a rebuild, you usually take the surer star. So here's my verdict. If I'm the Wizards, I take AJ Debonsa number 1. The combination of leading the nation in scoring, elite size at a premium position, and 35 durable games is the safest path to a franchise cornerstone. Peterson is a fantastic prospect, and if the medicals check out, the gap is small. But on production, position, and availability, Debonsa is my number 1. But here's the twist that makes this fun. Peterson's refusal to work out for anyone else is a massive show of confidence, and teams reward players who bet on themselves. If Washington falls in love with his shooting and two-way upside and trusts his health, they could absolutely make him the pick. This is genuinely close, and the medical reports may end up being the deciding factor. So who should the Wizards take number 1? AJ Debonsa, the 6'9" wing who led the nation, or Darren Peterson, the skilled two-way guard betting big on himself? I lean Debonsa, but I get the Peterson case. So who's your number 1 pick? And did Peterson's Wizards-only gamble work? Tell me below. And if you want the whole draft broken down with real numbers, subscribe and join the family.